Hi everyone, welcome once again on Life Mentor by Kian. So this is our channel where we discuss about every topic that matters in life in order to understand them better and take appropriate decision to make a move forward. Welcome once again on our channel and make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Alright, so this is your coach and mentor, Mr. Kim. So today I'm here once again to discuss about one important topic that is really important to discuss and make sure we understand it better. So our today's topic is about strengths and weaknesses. Yes, does this topic interest you? I believe so. So strengths and weaknesses. Yes, it sounds good to discuss about it. Alright, before I dive into this topic, I would like to give you 10 seconds and think about this topic. What is strength and weakness? And what are your strengths? And what are your weaknesses? I give you 10 seconds to reflect on that before I discuss on this topic. Alright, so I believe you note down and draw some idea, alright, about your strengths and weaknesses. So why this topic is so important? Because nowadays many people have difficulties in moving forward. Yes, in making some improvement, in achieving something better and greater. Yes, why? Because they have difficulties in identifying what are their strengths and what are the weaknesses. Yes, some of us can easily identify our strengths and our weaknesses, and some still cannot really understand their strengths and weaknesses. Alright, so let's dive into the topic. Strength and weakness. So strengths are every capacities, every skills, every potential that you have, or every action that you have that makes you move forward. I will repeat again. Strength is everything that allows you to make a move forward, to stand you, to make an achievement in everything that you do, and make sure you are better in something. Alright, I hope this was a bit clear. What are weaknesses? Weaknesses are whatever we do that make us stay behind or unsuccessful, or make us make some failure or unsuccess project. I will repeat again. Alright, weaknesses are whatever we try in our life. Every action that we put ourselves, we invest our time, energies, and does not give profit in a short period or in a long-term period. I believe that's so clear now. So we have a balance between weaknesses and strength. Why these two are very important? As I said in introduction, weaknesses and strength are things that we need to work on in our daily life to make sure we identify them and work on them properly to make a better move in our life. So, what are the strengths? So the strength helps you to make a move forward, to make a success, and then with your energy, of course, and your weaknesses are whatever you do. You spend time, you spend energy, you spend money financially, and still it cannot bring you benefit, or it has not a good profit for your betterment or for your improvement or for your success. Alright, so we call that time loss or time waste. Yes, some people waste their time because they have some weaknesses that they did not work on. Alright, so what are the different strengths? The different strengths, some people will tell you that, alright, I'm a hardworking person, I'm so friendly, I'm earning very well, I'm very clever, I'm a good communicator, I'm a principled person, I have a good whatever presentation skills, I have a good talking, all right, debatable person, knowledgeable person, all right, and skillful person, all right. Some have all these strengths, all right, as and some still have some weaknesses, all right, like some people spending unnecessary their time. Okay, they have time management issue, they have financial management issue like budget. Some people have that issue. Some people are too friendly, some people are too much letting themselves trusted, or they trust everybody or everything, all right. Some people do not pay attention, they are not serious. Some people are not principled, they do not have a principle, they do not have a personality type, they do not have organization skill, they do not have all right. So I cannot identify all the weaknesses, all right. So how to make sure you make a better move and improve your life, all right, in a better manner, is to identify your weaknesses and your strength. As I said, some people have difficulty still how to identify the strength and weaknesses, so that's very difficult to really work on them. Yes, you cannot go to a doctor, visit a doctor, and doctor cannot identify, all right, what you're suffering from. Definitely it's very difficult to give you some medicine, all right, or some treatment. So it's very important to really identify your strengths and your weaknesses. So when you identify your strength, you really need to work on them. So how to work on your strengths, how to work on your weaknesses, and believe me, and always remember that some people weaknesses are other people's strength, and other people's strength is some other people weaknesses. Yes, so do not have or take some other people's strength as your strength, because you cannot have that potential, all right. You cannot use that capacities and that talent, that skill. Some people have the strength to carry on some potential, some talent, and make it a good success. So if you are not good in something, you do not have the capacities, the talent, the potential, that you cannot invest your time, you cannot invest your energy, because that will be a time waste, all right. If also your some friends or somebody weaknesses can be your strength, all right, you need to take advantage of that and work on them and make them as a success. So every individual has their own strength and their own weaknesses, but how we all come to succeed is to make sure we identify very well our strength and make them a good success, and also make our weaknesses as something that we need to avoid, all right, or we need to correct them, or we need to work on them. So three things to work on your weaknesses: to avoid it completely, or to correct them progressively, or to work on them. So how to work on your weaknesses? It's just to go for some training, some personal development. So you might have time management issue, go for time management training, all right, sessions, seminars. If you have some people cannot have a speech, cannot give a speech, so go for training where people can get confidence in giving speech, or giving a debate. Go for those training. Some people have also financial issue, go for financial training, go for some webinar where you can know how to budgetize, how to spend, how to save, and all. If you do not have a good communication skill, you just have to go and manage well your communication, all right. So your time management, how you spend your time, how you spend your routine, you work on them. If you spend your time by chatting with friends unnecessarily, if you spend your time by I mean, giving all your stuff to people or giving whatever you have by charity to people, and at the end you left behind, you need to work on them. All right, so everything that makes you not moving forward or getting a good profit, you need to really work on them, avoid, or work on them progressively, or go for training or personal development. And when it's come for the strength, that is already an asset for you, so this is beneficial for you. So this is where you need to invest more your time. You need to really give more attention and spend more time and energy. So if you are a good communicator, you need to really work on field that can make you a better success in a communication field. If you are a good inquirer, you really need you like to make some research, you like to read books, you like to really inquire about things, go for something that really helps you to spend your time, energy, and things. If you know how to look after people, how to take care of people, how to enjoy with people, you need to find some field where you really can give your energy, your time, and everything that can make a better success without time waste, without energy waste or financial waste, but can make you some improvement and beneficial for your life and in every aspect of your life. So we need to identify those things which are really important for our success, for our betterment, for our improvement in life. So when it's come to strength have the power to empower your life, to impact also your life positively, because these are your strengths. These are things that even when you sleep, even when you're weak, even when you are done, still you have that as a nature and asset with you, within you. So this is where you need to spend more your time. This is where you don't need to really play with. So you need to really work on them and invest your time and really make sure you create some project, you create some activities, you create some tasks, all right, and you work on them and make it as a company, make as a big success, because you did. This is where you need to invest more your time, unless than going for gossiping. Yes, some people spend the time in gossiping, chatting with friends, and at the end is bring a bad result, and they are surprised that, all right, this person did not bring me anything. Instead of chatting, gossiping, I was spending my time unnecessarily with this person. I was there playing. I thought this would have been beneficial for me. So this is where you need to start. Identify your strength, things that give you profit and things that does not give you profit. You need to avoid and work on them and see how you can take over, all right, your strength than your weaknesses. Yes, because some people weaknesses is taking them, okay, more than the strengths. So that's not logic. Your strength should be beyond your weaknesses. So identify, draw, okay down, all right, your weaknesses, and make sure your weaknesses and strength, make sure you identify more strength that you have. Yes, everybody has many assets, many abilities, many skill, many competencies that we need to really identify and put it into practice to give us a better result and good achievement, a good success, instead of spending unnecessary time and wasting our time in weaknesses. Yes, sometimes you think your weaknesses are your strength because you do not identify it better where you spend more time. So this is where we need to make sure we have to make some improvement better. All right, so how to really work on them, and what are the different characteristics that can make a better person, all right, to make a good success? You need to be a good communicator. Yes, a good communicator, a principled person. Yes, communicator, you need to know how to talk, when to talk, and what are the thing you need to get involved in, and how to listen to people who talk, and talk when people listen to you, and be formal when you talk, and be formal also when others talk. That's also very good. All right, receiver and giver, that's very important. All right, the other aspect is to be principled. Principle mean you have some policies into your life, you have some principles into your life, what you like, what you do not like, how you like, when you like, that need to be identified and work on, and this need to identify yourself. This you need to be principled, and you need to be a balanced person, a person who does not spend more time in leisures than working. So you work, you have a percentage of work, you have a percentage of family time, you have a percentage of having some relaxing time. So you need to be balanced. Yes, financially, in every aspect, relationship and a personal time, you need to be really balanced. And inquire, you need to be a person who always look for some information, look for some news, look for something to really, some new knowledge. Yes, you need to look for some information, always try to understand something that is really complicated or something which is hidden. Always try to look forward for some research. All right, so this is something also very important. Do not stay in your comfort zone. Instead, go and look for information, go and try other different aspects, and see how beneficial it can be to your life and to your project, to your job, and to your personal life. That's very important, to invest your time in all these aspects. And one more thing, to be knowledgeable. You need to be knowledgeable in the sense that you always need to be going for training. Some people, after 5-10 years, they never gone for a training. After degrees and they have career, they don't go for training, they don't go for personal development, and then it's complicated because you cannot be updated to new technologies, new informations, and new way of moving with people, with your personal life, with your career. Everything need to be updated and make some new move and new understanding and new perspective to make a better move. That's very important, to all the time, every 1, 2, 3 years, you need to all the time go for some personal development, some training, some seminar, some webinar, even online. You can go for it to train yourself, because we need to be trained as well. All right, so, and you need to be a thinker. Thinker is a person who do not quit. Yes, you face a problem, you face a challenge, you do not have to quit. Yes, you need to use your thinking skill, and beyond it, you use your critical thinking skill. Everybody has it, everybody need to use it. Yes, some people do not use their thinking skill. Instead, they say, okay, I think this cannot be done, I think I cannot take my brain to work on something. But obviously you need to think on how to solve a problem. You need to be a problem solver instead of a problem quitter or giving up. Yes, we need to think. We need to use our critical thinking skill to solve issues and to bring solution to what we face, or to challenges, or to difficulties, and to different problem we face in our different life aspect of life. That's very important, to make a move, to work on your strength. Yes, because we need to identify and understand better to make a proper decision and proper moves in future, or for a better tomorrow. Alright, so I believe this session was useful and informative, and now you will understand that your strengths need to be identified and work on them thoroughly and seriously, and your weaknesses have to be really cut off, or work on them progressively, or go for personal development and make them as a success instead of making them as unbalanced. You play with your strength and you give more time to weaknesses and spend more time your weaknesses. So this is where you need to focus and identify and work properly to make sure that you get a success in what you do, to avoid weaknesses, and what drags you behind, what drags you and makes you move slowly, and makes you not understanding that you have some potential, some skills, some competencies that can be used appropriately in your family life, in your personal life, in your career, and in your different future project. Yes, you are a successful person, and I believe you understood how to work with your strength and with your weaknesses for your betterment. That was your coach, Mr. KM, all right, about strength and weaknesses. That's all for today. Bye, everyone. Take care and remain positive for life.